Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Fatmata here from Traditionally Inspired Meaningful Art, and today I'm sharing my plans for Selfless Sew April 23. So today you're getting two videos, one from myself as well as one from Sew Notes. So go on ahead and check out that video after you finish with this one. And then yesterday you would have heard from Michelle Sews Again, as well as Geet Petite. And then tomorrow you can look forward to hearing from the Stitchy Wife and Stitch and Style. So I'm really enjoying the vlogging tour. It has been inspirational and just really cool to see what everyone else is planning to make. I want to give a huge shout out to three fabulous women who put together this challenge. You have Adele from Sew for Serenity. You have Crystal from My Social Thread and Claire from Stitch Hem Sew, with over 50 different sponsors, incredible prizes, 5 different categories in their second year. This is a huge feat and it has been incredible. So huge kudos to all three, and I cannot wait to see what everyone is working on. I wanted to share some of my inspiration on what I've been working on and what I hope to sew very soon. So last Friday we actually celebrated Eid as we commemorated the end of Ramadan this year, and it was beautiful. So of course, days leading up to that, I was like, I gotta sew me and my family a whole entire matching set. So I went into my stash and picked out this gorgeous Ankara fabric that I just thought, oh, we're gonna be so fly. Now, for as long as I've been talking on this channel, I don't think you've ever heard me say that I've made something for my husband, and I wanted to change that, okay? So I actually went into my stash because I did indeed have a pattern for a men's shirt, and I wanted to give it a try. So I selected S8753, and we went with the classic version here. This is, I think, a really great pattern. I hacked it because I always hack things, but honestly, because I wanted to preserve fabric, I only had 6 yards of this for all 4 of us, and I also wanted to play with pattern matching, and I didn't want to take up everything. So here's his shirt. I mean, look at how bold this cobalt blue is against these golds, and I, of course, played with the pattern placement because I'm me, and it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. So of course, because I said we were going to be matchy, had to do something for my son. I'm going to show you what I ended up going with, but also I'm going to give you a bonus. I am going to be using Simplicity 9201. I have not sewn this up yet, but I am going to be working on View A. It's more like a camp style collar, but I really like this. And I hacked it as well to make it a short sleeve. Here are those design lines for you. It is cut up, and I am hoping to go ahead and get that sewn up this evening if I can. The other contender was Simplicity S8852, and I just think this is a fabulous little pattern. It actually had a short sleeve. I don't know what happened with me, why I didn't select it in the end, but awesome, awesome, awesome. It's a great additional option for you there. However, I do think I am going to be using View A right there, that sweet little girl's dress, and I think that's what I am going to make my daughter's outfit out of. I believe I have about 3 more yards of that fabric, and I think I'm going to go with View A for my daughter from the Simplicity pattern, and I'm so excited about it, and I think she's gonna love it. A couple of non-garment items that I'm thinking of sewing up this month as well include plushie toys. If you recall, at the top of this year, I bought this pattern that I was thinking to myself, like, when in the world are you gonna make it? Well, now's the time, my friend. So I had bought this McCall's at M8333. Here it is. And it's all these different little animals. Really cool. And this is great if you want to do a scrap busting project. So if you have a lot of scraps, like, definitely go ahead and make someone a squeezable, lovable little friend. Now, in the end, I think I'm going to go with Simplicity 9391. This is such a cute concept. You can make your kiddo a gorgeous little jacket, a little cozy sweater, and give them a little furry friend, which is so cute. So here you have the line drawings in the back as well. Now, I was thinking about doing this non-garment item mainly because I was thinking to myself, I have these shirts, right, that belong to my best friend's father, who is no longer with us. I made her and her sister quilt with some of their dad's shirts a year and a half ago. And I had picked out some other shirts as well that I hadn't used yet. So I want to do two non-garment things. I'm thinking about doing these little plushy toys for the younger sisters, possibly, so that they have something to remember him by. And I think that that could be a really nice item. And I'm also thinking, because some of these are like linen shirts, and I was thinking if I could cut them up to make really nice, like, dining linens, like the dining napkins, and then to make like a whole sort of set and possibly commemorate Father's Day with gifting these items to them. So that's my thought right now, and I'm still mulling that over. But as I'm mentioning it, I do want to say that a quilt for someone else, I know I'm sending you this video way too late for that, I know, but selflessly sewing doesn't only have to take place in April. So a quilt is such an incredible gift. You don't have to know the size. You can use scraps. You can use, you know, fabrics that really mean something to the recipient and make something epic, right? So I think that that is a fabulous idea. It is a gift that keeps on giving, to be honest. Every time I see my friends using their quilts, it really does my heart so much good. So I think that's a fabulous idea, and I'll link that video up in the cards if you just want inspiration on that. So I think some dining napkins as well as some plushies are my idea with the Selfless Sew for these items here. I also went into my stash of UFOs and just found this. And I don't know who I was making this for. This is a self-drafted sort of bodice or shirt, I don't know, using two different Ankara prints. I don't know if I have either of these prints left, so I don't know how I'm going to complete this. I would love for this to be a dress that I can gift to one of my good friends' daughter who recently celebrated her 9th birthday. I feel like she might be the only person I know that could fit this, and I would love to gift this to her, but I need to actually finish it. It does have a zipper in the back, like an invisible zip that goes nowhere. Like, it doesn't open all the way. It's not a separating zip. It just kind of stops there. I don't know what the thought process was here, but I think the prints are beautiful. I love like the pattern mixing that I did here. I just really want it to be finished. So wish me luck. Additionally, I had some half completed joggers, like little pants that I was making for my kiddos. And I had adapted one of my old faithfuls. This is a vintage simplicity pattern that I thrifted, S4924, and I just love it. I hacked view C, which are the bottoms there, and I just made them slimmer, made them out of knit material. And honestly, they just need hems and elastic in the waist. And there will be two more little joggers that my kiddos can wear. So I need to finish that, and I'm inspired to do that this month. The other thing that I was working on earlier this month that you might have gotten a little sneak peek of in previous videos, so go ahead and watch, I'll link it, is Simplicity 1108. I mean, who doesn't love a quick and easy duster? It definitely is easy to sew. Written on the tin, love it. I had so much fun thinking of how many other fabrics in my stash that I just need to, I'm not going to say get rid of, but like use up. I'm so inspired to go through and make more of these. And I want to gift them to my cousins. I want to gift them to my best friend, to my sister, because it's so darn easy to make. And size-wise, you can kind of eyeball and get the size because it doesn't really have to be fitted, and that is my favorite thing. This pattern comes in sizes extra, extra small to extra, extra large. You know, so it definitely gives you some wiggle room here as far as how you want to pick out sizes, but I think it's perfect where you don't need to know someone's exact measurement to sort of sew them something up. So those are actually my plans, but I do want to kind of share some other patterns that I recently picked up with Selfless Sew April in mind, because I can definitely, like, I have a feeling that now that I've started sewing menswear, now that I'm really getting back into sewing for my kiddos, that I might actually enjoy it and spend a bit more time doing that, mainly because we've recently been unpacking our clothes and I have a lot and it's not needed. So I found this Laura Ashley pattern. I think it's new in. It's Simplicity 9765, and my daughter would love a pair of butterfly wings. Like, she would love this so much. She doesn't really have dollies like this size, but I could definitely see her having that backpack, the little crown, and those wings. So I thought that this was such a cute little pattern. So you can make it for the kid size. You can also make the doll size. Pretty nice. Seems like a really good, nice and easy scrap busting sort of pattern, because for the wings you could use different fabrics all within these little units here, which is pretty nice. For menswear, I went ahead and picked up this Simplicity 9157. It's like a camp style shirt with that pointed collar, and I really like it. I like that it comes with the long and short sleeves, and it gives you the option for a contrast there. It uses every sort of cotton type fabric you could imagine. So as I was making the men's shirt for my husband recently, I was like, this is a really nice sort of more relaxed version that I would love to have in my stash, so I can kind of pick between these two. Also, it's like an annual tradition basically that, like, I get shirts for my dad, and I've never made that man something. So, like, let's get to it. So I did end up getting this in both size ranges, because my dad, I think, will be in the larger size range. Then I also picked up this. Again, maybe it's because the model was wearing an Ankara print shirt. Maybe it's also the simplicity of the lines here. I really like that. And then the opportunity to do some contrasting. But yeah, can't go wrong with this. It has that nice crew neck and then the standing sort of collar here. S9158. So those are the patterns that I picked up with the intention of continuing with my selfless sewing beyond the month of April. But I'm so excited about it, and I hope that you are too, and that wherever you are, you're sewing and it's making you happy. But if you would like to share that gift with others, that you're choosing to do that for the Selfless Sew April challenge as well. So remember to post on April 30th over on Instagram with the hashtag Selfless Sew April 23. And remember to tag our lovely, lovely hosts of this challenge, Adele from Sew for Serenity, Crystal from My Social Thread, and Claire from Stitch Hem Sew, so that they can see your beautiful makes. All right, folks, I hope that you're inspired, and I can't wait to see what you get up to. With 50 amazing prizes, you might just win something.